The princess must be rescued soon, preferably this afternoon. Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest. It's called Dragon Quest because it's dragging on. No, it's not. I feel like we're getting close to the end, actually. Yeah, I wasn't sure how much the game would, like, flesh out this maybe, like, third of it. But, I'm having fun. I'm having fun, and it's really cool seeing the areas in this part of Dragon Quest 3. Do I have to, like, hide spoilers at this point? I don't know. We're in the underground, let's just say that. And, yeah, I think we're gonna be keeping it pretty chill today. I want to do more exploring, maybe do a little bit more grinding. And, I hear that there's a monster arena coming up soon. So if I haven't finished that, I might as well do that as well. Yeah! So, well, let's get into it, y'all. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty chill day today. I honestly want to play more Hello Kitty than Dragon Quest today, so let's make that happen. Venture forth! Beep beep boop bap boop boop. So my levels of my party are not bad. They could be better. That's what grinding is for. Oh, I forgot they talked directly to my party leader. Welcome back, Lubia. I trust you had a peaceful respite. Pretty peaceful, if I do say so myself. We're in Damdar. We're in the desert town from Dragon Quest 1. And I honestly don't know if there's much to do. See, in Dragon Quest 1, this is actually the town that, like, has the armor. Has the, like, Erdrick's armor in it. And that's really cool that, like, they paid nod to that by having Orichalcum over here in the corner. Like, in the same place that you get in Dragon Quest 1. Oh, is there treasure here? No. And, yeah, there's a lot of expensive goodies and armor and whatnot. Makes me kind of sad that this place is all wrecked in DQ1. We're gonna be chilling today, just vibing. You know, in Dragon Quest 1, this area was really good for hunting metal slimes. I wonder if I head down there, will I see them? Besides that, next stop is over here. This is like the second to last. This area right here with the X, that's like the second to last town in the original Dragon Quest. So I can only imagine there's some good stuff over there. Can I just, like, say real quick? It's gonna be... Maybe I shouldn't be going there yet? Normally... Oh, how am I supposed to do this? Normally you go to this town, but it's not connected by bridge in this game. Alright, we'll take our time. I just want to go somewhere with a monster arena. That might be our focus today, I don't know. But yeah, before stream I was talking about a couple of things. One of them being the Fantastic Four trailer that came out. I'm not gonna repeat myself, but I'm gonna watch the movie, I think. You know what I'm gonna do first? What I probably should do first? I should actually watch the old Fantastic Four movies. I've never watched any of them. Chat, have you watched the Fantastic Four movies? Back when they were just Fox? I've never watched any of them. Like the one with Chris Evans as freaking Johnny Storm. His original superhero role. I actually own Fantastic Four. And maybe the second one? I don't think it's the second one. I own Fantastic Four, the very first one, on PSP UMD. I got it during 2023's TwitchCon when it was in Las Vegas. I was able to go to a retro store over there and they had UMD movies. It's probably going to be the worst version of that movie to watch, but it's so funny that I was able to find it. Yeah, that day I bought Fantastic Four and Spider-Man 2 on UMD. And then I also got I also saw there was Spider-Man 3, but I decided to leave it for, you know, whoever visited that store next. The state of retro game collecting is so weird these days. It's like, you never find good stuff in the stores. So whenever I do find good stuff, I feel tempted to just buy it all. But if I buy it all, then I'm contributing to the fact that it feels like you never find any good stuff in retro game stores. It's catch-22. I'll buy things that I know I want, and that are things that I probably, would have bought anyway. But I will leave other things. I won't buy things just because they're there. I will leave things that are probably going to be like, some kid is going to go into the store a year later and be like, oh my god, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Oh man, I always wanted to play this game, but it's so expensive online. And I just leave it for like the hopes that that's what happens to it. And I know that like probably what's going to happen is some other collector is going to find it and then buy it up. But at least I can try. I don't know, I feel like at this point it's my obligation as somebody who can afford to buy games from like eBay at any time. But it's just like I don't want to encourage scalper prices. I'm only gonna buy games that are like, yeah, it's my white whale. It's my holy grail. I actually own a copy of Earthbound in the box, for those who don't know. Because that, I've always said, is my favorite game of all time. And at this point, it's more of a figurehead than anything. And I still love it, and I still would play it at any time. It's just now that I played Dragon Quest, I understand. I understand how good these retro RPGs could be. Oh, I got Puff and Kazing. Thank you, finally. Oh my god, it has been so long. I'm surprised it took this long for the Sage to get Kazing. The guaranteed heal. The guaranteed raise. Ooh, a Mercury's bandana. That's pretty good. I might want to put that on somebody. Do I put that on Lumpia? I think the Mercury bandana is like the Mercury bracer, but a little bit worse. Yeah, agility goes up way a lot. Move like a bat out of hell. Yeah, let's put that on. Well, actually, I probably should put it on me. Or, no, let's keep it like that. My thinking is Lumpia is probably going to be the character that survives the most. She ended up being tanky. She's just that thick, you know? So my thinking is put it on a character that needs to go first. Probably to revive people. Y'all saw what was happening in that dungeon with the no spells curse. She was using Staff of Resurrection like every turn. But yeah, retro games. I will always talk about retro game collecting every freaking stream. I own Earthbound in the box. I bought it like as one of the first games I bought after starting a job and getting like actual little spending money. Lemonade Cafe, speaking of paying money for games that are like the Holy Grail retro gaming collections. Haru, question for the chat. What is your Holy Grail when it comes to game collecting right now? How's it going? Nice third. My Holy Grail right now is Chrono Trigger in the Super Nintendo box. Like, I have it on DS, and I actually first played it on PlayStation, but my Holy Grail is Chrono Trigger in the box, because I already have Earthbound in the box. Silent Hill 1, oh, that's a good one, because that, even though that game is, like, popular, it became expensive. That makes me sad. Like, it's probably not worth that much. Here's the funny thing. The funny thing is that PlayStation 1 games are technically not out of print. Because Square Enix does this. Square Enix does this to this day. Maybe not to this day, but in recent times. Like, as recently as, like, 2020, Square Enix has printed brand new copies of, like, Final Fantasy 8 and 9 on the PlayStation 1. It's a choice. It's definitely a choice, but it's really funny. I think more companies should do that.
They sought to help.
So if they really wanted to, Konami could just reprint Silent Hill 1 on the PlayStation 1. There's nothing stopping them. Like, you don't see other games get official reprints because, like, what factory still makes Nintendo 64 carts, you know? Like, none of them are gonna. But factories still make CDs. They still make, like, audio CDs. So there's never not gonna be factories that make CDs for, like, a long time. Hardware's most expensive or the one that means a lot to you? You got two different answers. Let's hear both. Let's hear both. Because at this point in my life, like, I think Chrono Trigger is probably both. I could probably think of something that I'd want that would probably be more expensive. But, like, would I really care if it's not Chrono Trigger? Like, I think Chrono Trigger is the one that would just mean the most to me as, like, the RPG that really taught me that characters could be written in ways that, like, affect each other, even if they're from different walks of life. Heck, if Live Alive ever came out in the US before that remake, then that probably would have been my favorite RPG like that too. Okay, I was just thinking if there's anything down here, but I guess not. Miku says hello from me and Lamy. What's up, Miku? Miku, I'll have you know, before you disappear into the lurk ether, when I play Hello Kitty later, it's gonna be open lobby. I'm just gonna post the code, and I think I can still play, like, and do my dailies while people are just running around, right? It's like the onion room in Pokemon Scarlet Violet. I don't know. Feel free to join if you want, but if you don't have to if you don't want to. Just saying. I need to check something. Most expensive, Yokai Watch 3, 500 Canadian. Ah, yes. Wait, it's 500 Canadian? Oh my god. Wait. Well, you know what, Haru? You know what? I've got a copy of Yokai Watch 3 that I did buy around the time that you had first told me that it was expensive. And I'll tell you what. If you ever make it down here, like for a convention in LA or something, then I'll let you buy it off of me. Yeah. Hello Kitty is co-op. It's like Animal Crossing, where you can exist in the other person's world, but there's not much to do. It's kind of like little brother, little sister co-op, where like they're just there to exist and have fun, even if they're not accomplishing much. Yeah. Lemmy would like to join. Yeah, the code will be there. The code will be open. Yeah. Alright, for Haru, the one that means a lot to you, your Japanese copy of Pokemon Black 2. Oh, I hope you can get it back at some point. Man, I just could not imagine lending out anything to friends that I'm not prepared to lose. And it's like, I trust my friends. I really do. But it's like, even my most trusted friends, I'm like, shit happens, you know? Like, I know that, like, even the most careful people, like, something's gonna, like, freaking, I live in Los Angeles. If I had lent any of my games to somebody who ended up, like, in the fires, then it would just be like, well, dang, it's not their fault. But I would have lost my games. I wouldn't have cared because, like, I'd just be glad that my friends are okay and that I could rebuy the games. But that's the thing, it's just like, you just have to be prepared to lose them. The games, not the friends. But, you know, sometimes when your friends lose the game, sometimes you lose the friends. It just happens. Is this the way I'm supposed to do this? Oh, you know what? I could have... oh, no, this does not actually work. I need to go down. Shoot. Okay, hold on. We need to go back around. Friend's soldier copy. Maybe it's possible to find. Maybe there's some way to know it's your copy. Welcome on in, Lemmy. We're not playing Hello Kitty yet. Oh, it's only 2 players? Really? It's not like Animal Crossing, you can't play 4. Wow. I assumed that it would just be better than Animal Crossing's co-op in every way. Well, I don't know then. I don't know then. Is it really? Are you sure? Because the multiplayer in Hello Kitty says multiplayer, not 2-player. And then I'm pretty sure the menu, I was looking at the menu earlier, and it said, like, invite friends. I think it says invite friends. If it was only 2-player, I would imagine it only says invite friend. It does only say invite friend? Dang. Well, maybe it is only 2-player then. It does say dive into a multiplayer game with real-world friends. Maybe it's only 2-player on the Switch version. Why am I dead? Well, you know what's the best part about having a Sage? I have Kazing. Thank you, goodbye.
Return to us.
Whack. Oh yeah, the game's gonna be so much better now that I have Kazing. I swear. Also, Twyla, welcome on in. Sad if you can only add 1 friend. Literally only 2 people? I swear, if Sanrio only made it 2 players, like, what are they thinking? Now I gotta look this up. According to the wiki, it's only 2 players. Really? They shouldn't say multi. They should just say 2. This is the biggest betrayal of 2025. My goodness. Okay, maybe not, but still. Let's use Padfoot. That's lame. I was so prepared. Like, the fact that Nintendo can do that with the Onion Room, it's the Union Room, but I like to call it Onion Room. That's technically Game Freak. The fact that Game Freak can do that, the fact that Nintendo can do that with Animal Crossing, tell me Sanrio can't? Man, they're worried about overloading the kitty servers. Ugh. Ugh. Oh well. How's everybody doing, by the way? Question for the chat. Question of the day. If you're a game collector, what's your holy grail that you want the most? Could be because it's the most expensive, could be because you just really, really want it. I want Chrono Trigger on the Super Nintendo. If I ever go to a gaming convention, I do want to go. I've always only gone to anime conventions in my life. I feel like sometime within the next few years, I want to make it a priority to go to a video games convention. And there's a couple in LA, and I kind of missed my opportunity to go to MagFest this year. That's also one I want to go to someday. Like, I just want to do it. Like, I've spent enough of my life, like, not going to these things. If I ever go to a gaming convention and I see an in-box copy of Chrono Trigger, and if it's in decent condition, and if it's, you know, at the very least market price with what I would pay to buy it on eBay, I will buy that shit on site. Like, I am serious about that. That is the game that's like, it defined a lot of my young teenagerhood in RPG tastes. It's just that, like, I never get to express it because, like, who talks about Chrono Trigger anymore? The thing I want the most. What a wonderful question. Hopefully we get these holy grills someday. Holy grill. You misunderstood the question? What do you mean you misunderstood the question, Haru? How is... What? I mean, wouldn't the answer be your copy of Pokemon Black 2? Or are you saying it's because, like, oh, we don't want it that much, I just really want to have it back? Final Fantasy VI for SNES? Oh, that's also a good one. Yeah, I saw a copy of just like the cart of Final Fantasy 3 at Frankensons in Los Angeles, and like I could have bought it, but it's not my holy grail, and also it's just the cart. I am not gonna buy just the cart when it comes to cartridge games. It's just I feel like it just doesn't fulfill the need of like wanting to have the actual game. I gotta be completely honest, like for me like having just the card of a game, like I might as well just have like a reproduction cart. I'd rather have a reproduction cart. Like if my only reason of having it is to like put it in a game console and play it, like a fake copy of the game will do that just fine. But if I want to actually like put it on a shelf and like know that I have it and know it's like a game that has been loved over the years, I want it in the box. It's like a me thing. I know that like most other people would probably be just fine to have the cart. It's just like if I just want to play it, I have flash carts. I have emulators, you know? You thought the question was rarest thing in your collection. Oh, no. The rarest thing that you don't have, but you want. If you're on the pursuit of a holy grail, you think like a complete inbox copy of Pokemon Emerald? Oh, yeah. I'm upset at my past self a little bit, because that's one of the things I did not get. When Pokemon Go was about to come out, I knew, I saw it with my eyes, with my special eyes. Also, Calamity Kaiju egg. When did that happen? I just noticed that. You think you could hide from me, Tadashi? You can't. You're too big. You're a kaiju. Ooh, a Cloak of Evasion. Really? Just in a drop? Is that did I just get like one of the rarest drops in the game? Avoid more enemy attacks than usual. It's not as good as the cat suit, but I feel like it's just good in general. I don't know. Normally I would put that on the healer, but the Angel's Robe is protecting me from whack, which is like everywhere right now, apparently. Damage to the source. Oh, you can't even wear the Cloak of Evasion. Well, that's it. Then I'm just not gonna wear it. You changed your answer. A Japanese complete in-box copy of Pokemon Crystal. Oh, that's a good one too. Yeah, when Pokemon Go was about to come out, I knew I needed to collect as many Pokemon games as I could. So I got Pokemon Leaf Green, because I already only had Fire Red. I got Pokemon Heart Gold, which I only already had Soul Silver. I got Pokemon Pearl. I got Pokemon Platinum. I'm upset at myself because I got a fake copy of Pokemon Platinum and I didn't realize it was fake. So I still need to get a copy of Pokemon Platinum, but that's at least not as expensive. I think it's only $100 right now. It might have gone up since then. I did not check. And I bought a loose copy of Pokemon Crystal, not an in-box copy of Pokemon Crystal. So I'm slightly upset at myself for not buying a boxed copy of that. And then I bought a Japanese boxed copy of Pokemon Emerald. And that, for some reason, I said that was enough. My past self said that was enough. And, you know, it's not a bad thing to have, but I still needed an American copy of Emerald. I remember, like, the thing is, like, when I was looking on eBay at the time, the only boxed copy of Pokemon Emerald I could find was the Canadian copy. So, it was technically the North American copy, but, like, for some reason I'm like, nah, it's Canadian. And then Haru's just like, but that's my copy. Haru's probably, like, listening to be like, that could have been mine. I'm Canadians. Oops. I should have bought it. Even if it was the only copy on eBay at the time, I'm like, I should have just bought it. It was only $100. Don't tell me how much it costs now. I'm so sad to think. As much as Gen 3 means a lot to you, Gen 2 means the world to you. I totally get it. Gen 2 is my favorite Pokemon gen. Like, even if it has its issues, like, to me, it's the generation that, like, deserves to, like, represent the series. In my opinion. I just saw a boxed Pokemon White 2 for $180. That doesn't sound too bad. Man, the fact that that doesn't sound too bad makes me sad. Zing! I don't like that these enemies are like dazzling me. It's not good. Alright, we're gonna have to use spells that hit regardless of my accuracy. I could also use Ka-Clank to just like wait out the dazzle. Probably be a good idea if I was smart. How did those both miss? Stop it! Here we go. Here we go. They stopped hallucinating. It is hard to beat the catsuit. I'm probably just gonna beat the game in the catsuit. I swear at this rate. Like, there's gonna be equipment that's better, but it's like, is there? Is it really better? Is it? Chibi wants the box and manual, but you'll settle for the disc. Oh, what was your answer? You want... Chibi, I'm not sure if I see your answer. What game you want. All I see is I really want the box and manual, but I'll sell it for the disc. Hold on, let me just look at your message history. Oh yeah, Silent Hill 1, right, that is what you said. Yeah. No, yeah, like PS1 games, you absolutely deserve to have like the actual whole thing. I'm really surprised that as many people lost PS1 games as they did, because it's like, it doesn't take up a lot of space to have like a CD case. It doesn't take a lot of space, so like, why did people lose them? Probably because people put all their CDs in like a giant like CD wallet that holds 500 games. But I still kept the discs. I mean, I still kept the cases. An odd holy grail you're after is both copies of original Viz release of Bow from the 90s and complete first season of Donkey Kong Country on DVD. Ah, not bad, not bad. What was I gonna say? I don't know about like if I have any holy grails for like DVDs. I'm less attached to physical media for like movies. But like anime, I could see myself buying. Stuff like, I don't know, the Chrono Trigger OVA from Japan. It's one of those things that I'm like, I don't think I'll ever see that in person because I'd have to go to Japan and also I'd have to go to like used media stores that haven't already been ransacked by tourists. But if I ever see it, then I'll probably buy it. I don't even know what to look for. Remember people using music CD racks for the PS1 collections. I have a music CD rack next to me right now. But it's one that also holds DVDs, and right now it's holding my my Wii games and my original Xbox games. Because at a couple years ago, I was like, all right, Wii games and Xbox games are now the new about to be retro thing. And I was right. The prices of those things haven't gone up all that much, but I'm glad that I bought in on those, because they have gone up a little bit. Want to get the physical releases for Avataro, Sentai, Dawn Brothers, but like Blu-rays are 20,000 yen each. That's not cheap. I have a story about the exact number, 20,000 yen. Remember when the 3DS was still like nearly hackable, and the only game that you could use to like hack the 3DS was Cubic Ninja? And then like suddenly Cubic Ninja overnight went from like a $5 bargain bin game to like a $500 game. So I bought a Japanese 3DS. I bought a Japanese 3DS at some point in my life. I forget when. But it was after, you know, we found out you could hack them. And then I'm like, oh, Japanese games are so much cheaper. I'm like, look at this. I found Cubic Ninja. And it's only 2,000 yen. It's only 2,000 yen. It's only 20 bucks for a copy. I'll buy it right now. And then I bought it. And then I used it to hack my Japanese 3DS. And I'm like, cool. That's awesome. I have a hacked Japanese 3DS now. And I only paid like the price of the 3DS plus 20 bucks. And then I looked at my credit card statement. And then it was like, I got charged like $180 something. And I'm like, wait, where did that come from? Wait, what did I buy? And then I double checked where I bought the Japanese copy of Cubic Ninja. And I realized it didn't say 2,000 yen. I realized it said 20,000 yen. So I just impulse bought Cubic Ninja for $200. And I'm like, I can't go through like a return process for this because it's like I'd have to return it to Japanese Amazon. And I'm just like, how do I do that? So I just have a $200 copy of Cubic Ninja for Japanese 3DS. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That's not my proudest moment. And it's just like, you know what? The money I've saved buying other Japanese games and media has probably made up for it, but ever since then, I have just paid extra attention to the conversion rate and double-checked before I impulse buy anything dealing with yen. Look at this cool town. How do I enter it? Cantlin! Oh my god, this town's pretty. This town was always pretty, but it's like... it's such a fun little town. One of the later game towns in Dragon Quest 1, it's like a little desert oasis. I believe this is where all the people retreat to after Damdara gets ransacked.
Wanderer, thou findest thyself in the mighty walled city of Cantlin. Though if so moved, the lord of the underworld could surely tear down these battlements as a child teareth parchment.
Yada yada dizzy. And Haru, take it off my hands. I mean, if you want to buy it. I don't know, but I mean, I spent a lot of money on that. If you want to use it to hack a 3DS, be my guest. But, please give it back. Oh, it's been years. Give me like 2,000 yen instead? Wow, that sounds like how much I pay for it. But it's not. Oh, it's the Monster Arena? Hell yeah. If Monty is here, I swear I'm gonna be like, how the hell? How the hell? Monty? Did you fall down a hole? Why, hello again. Worried about my many monsters, were you? No, they're doing splendidly. Look, Monty, you just casually down in a hole in the undergrounds? Okay. Alright. Close eye on the prices. Calamity Kaiju, Tadashi, question of the day. What is your holy grail as far as video game collecting? Like, if there's one video game that if you had it, it would just be like, wow, I don't need anything else in my life. This is the one video game that I'm like, I never thought I'd have this. And I know I could have this. It would just cost billions and billions and bajillions of dollars. Earthbound completed box? I totally understand. I totally understand. Chat, should I tell him? Chat, should I tell him? This whole conversation started because I was just thinking about like the very first thing I bought when I started working a job. Like I knew, because it was my holy grail, and I knew this ever since I was a kid playing Earthbound in the 90s on an emulator. I'm like, man, this is my favorite game. Whenever I start a job and I have like money to spend, I'm going to buy a copy of this game. Of course, when I played it in the 90s, an in-box copy of Earthbound was $50. I remember looking on eBay in the 90s at the time. I'm like, oh, that doesn't sound too bad when I started having a job. By the time that I started working and I had a job, an in-box copy of Earthbound complete in box was $600. And I indeed bought an in-box copy of Earthbound for $600. And I recently looked at how much an in-box copy of Earthbound costs now, and it costs $2,000. And I'm like, well, I'm sure I'm glad I hopped on that train. Oh my god, I'm sure glad I had that. I have that already. Oh my god. And the thing is, like, I don't have a good condition. It's not even good condition. Like, I just wanted a copy, and like, it's in a good enough condition that like the box is intact, but it has like a big dent in the front. But it's like, if you look at it from the side, like, you don't notice it. Or no, right, you only notice it if you look at it from the side. And you don't see it if you just look at it head on. I'm like, yeah, that's good enough. I would think that the copy of Earthbound I have now is probably worth at least $1,500. Because I go on eBay and I see copies of Earthbound that are in worse condition and they're going for like $1,700. I don't think I would recommend anybody spend that much on those copies of Earthbound, but I don't know anything about value anymore these days, apparently. Alright, this was my goal for tonight, find the next monster arena. I can't qualify for it yet, so first what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna explore the rest of the town. Then I'm gonna head back to the overworld so I can finish the monster arena there. Oh, and I do need to go to Asham too, because there was a lady in the town prior that's just like, oh, please go to Asham, let them know I'm okay. Oh. Yea, the people do live in such terror of the Lord of the Underworld's wrath that they are become cowed and listless. Cowed? Oh. See, normally people sleep in beds, sir. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember you telling that story, Kaiji. You used to own Shantae Pirate's Curse Collector's Edition. Yeah. I'm a big fan of Shantae even before like limited run games had like printings of it. So I have that, and I remember the Fanime prior to COVID. So like, I guess 2019 Fanime. They had this like little market next to the Fanime, and they had just like people selling stuff like video games and Gundams and whatnot. And I had bought a copy of Metal Gear Solid VR Missions that day, but I also vividly remember seeing a copy of Shantae Pirate's Curse Collector's Edition there for $30. And I believe that's worth like over 200 now.
Whilst in Cantlin, thou mayst hear of a strange tale or two. One such story concerneth a group of Rubus's devotees said to reside somewhere beyond the mountains to the south. Should thou wishest to learn more, the priest in the shrine down there will doubtless be able to enlighten thee.
guy's got a quest marker, so I guess going south is important. Oh, there's somebody here. No! Notices you approaching. Oh, I have to be invisible. Oh, I have to be invisible. What's this? Getting out your credit card and hopping on eBay. Don't do it! Don't do it, Kaiju! It's not worth it! I was just saying, if I ever see inbox Chrono Trigger... Is that a sword? That sword looks familiar.
Ah, does that sword perchance take thy fancy?
Oh my god, this guy is voice acting.
Scant is known about it, save for the fact it was created long, long ago.
In a galaxy far, far away?
Even the metal used to craft it is an absolute mystery.
Is it orichalcum? Is it orichalcum? Because I kind of just found it in the field of horses. It was just laying there in the horse dung.
I had, at a point, considered using it in the construction of the great statue I seek to animate, but it was not to be. Should thou wishest to take it, then relieve me of the object by all means. I have no use of it now.
For free? Dang! Ba-dum-bum-bum, the Broken Blade. Easy to buy plastic cases for games. Yeah. Like, honestly, for people who want to have just, like, games on a shelf, and they have the loose carts, there's this cool, like, innovation in game cases. I don't know how recently, but, like, they have these things called universal cases, and it's just a little, like, plastic case about the size of a VHS case. And they have, like, tabs inside that, depending on how you put in the cart, it can hold an NES game, it can hold a Famicom game, it can hold a Genesis game, it can hold an N64 game, it can hold a Super Nintendo game, it can even hold CDs. Like, it holds pretty much any video game cartridge that has ever been made. And it's just like, you just print out a label for it, and then you have a nice little thing to put on your shelf. And I have a whole box full of them. And I have a whole box left over when I realized, hey, I probably just want to buy the actual game boxes now. So I don't know what to do with them. If anybody wants them, they can just take them off my hands, because I don't know what I'd do with them otherwise. They're just taking up space. Lumpia looks at the bookshelves. It's a copy of Being a Better Person. Wow. A lot of people these days could use a copy of that book, I would like to imagine. Makes you a good egg. A copy of Prim's Primer. I'm just stealing books. Maybe I need to be a better person, because I'm just like stealing books. A Champion's Code. Do I have that one yet? No. A Paragon? That's a new personality. Pretty good. I seek to find the means by which a being created through artifice might be animated. Then I shall construct a mighty statue that it might be employed to guard the town. Oh, you know, I was gonna mention this, and I totally didn't. But yeah, in Dragon Quest 1, this town has a guardian statue. And you have to get past it by, like, putting it to sleep. Yea, and its name shall be called Golem, and shall echo throughout the ages. It's inspired by my favorite Pokemon. You can only get it by trading, you know. A party dress! Wow. Can I put it on and be a party cat? Party dress where? I would imagine it's equipable. Is it not? I already have one. The quickest way to be the belle of a ball. Wow. Nobody can equip it. Cool. Oh, you know what? It's probably for the... Oh, I see. It's probably for the gadabout.
Alas and alack, though he was born into this world but yesterday, our poor and wretched child. Oh, how will you fare against life's many hardships? What is more, since a chance meeting with a warrior named Ortega, he hath been musing on the possibility of someday wielding a blade. Oh, goddess, pray watch over my boy. One look was all it took to know how mighty a warrior thou art. Pray tell, how many monsters hast thou slain? Perhaps mayhap I too will one day be strong enough to engage them in combat, though I cannot imagine ever being as strong as that other great warrior. To what end should we till the field? We shall surely be slaughtered ere harvest time. It matters not what we do, especially when even the great Ortega was powerless to call forth the winds of change. Well, you know what? My dad may not have been able to, but I'm an expert at calling forth winds. Oh yeah. Oh wait, I need to be invisible. Wonderful. Bye, lamb. Okay. What else are we talking about today? I did want to say something, but I'm probably gonna wait until the ad is over. The ad hasn't started yet. But, you know, I'm not really doing much. What we're gonna do is we're gonna play through the ad. I'm sorry if you don't have a sub, but I'm starting to do this thing where I'm not gonna take a break during the ads unless, like, there's something, like, I'm sure that I don't want people to miss. I don't know. Like, I think people have made the argument, and I believe it. It's like, why would you want to make all of your viewers just wait? Even the people who, like, pay money to you already. It's like, that doesn't feel right. So, yeah, I'm gonna let the ad play. I'm gonna keep playing, just exploring this town. I'm sure you won't miss much. And if you do, then I'll let everybody know. Okie dokie. I'm gonna start the ad right now. Welcome to sub-exclusive chat. Don't y'all feel special? How's it going? How's it going, my subscribbles? Oh, this looks important. I just started the ad. I'm gonna do this later. Premium chat. Premium chat. Wow. Yeah, I'm probably gonna talk to that guy at the south of town after I... Are these even real treasure chests? Hold on, can I snoop this? They're not, they're just fake. Don't trick me like that. No more treasure, cool. Advertise this! Welcome on into the ad break, Yellow Pikachu, but you have a sub, so there's no ads. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Welcome to Dragon Quest. All right, I'm advertising Snake's butt. Okay. Coming 2025, Metal Gear Solid Delta. Relive one of the greatest video games of all time. Dun 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 dun. Pretty good. Colonel. How's that? Did that make you want to play Metal Gear Solid Delta? Doing okay? Good to hear, good to hear. Yeah, I don't, I had a very tiring week last week, and I'm just chilling this week. But all in all, I'm feeling a lot better this week than I did last week. I actually have a sneaking suspicion. Sneaking around, that I got sick last week. But, like, it's one of those times where it's like you don't realize you got sick until, like, days later, and you're like, man, why did I feel like crap the other day? Man, why did I feel like I had, like, a slightly sore throat? Wait, was I sick? Like, you just don't think about it until later, and I'm like, oh, that explains a lot. It's just like, it's been so long since a lot of people were in the office. It's like, oh yeah, that happens a lot of times. People come into the office sick, they infect everybody else. Metal Gear Delta, more like Metal Gear Cake.
That, I don't know how that follows from Delta, but okay. But yeah. Yeah, I didn't... It's weird. I didn't feel like, oh, I got a cold, achoo, achoo. I kind of just felt like crap. So maybe it was from being sick. Maybe it's just the fact that I recently drove my parents to the airport, and I just like haven't been caught up in sleep since. And it just all caught up to me. But I've been trying to take more time this week to sleep, if possible. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. We're just talking about how I think I got sick last week, and I just like got over it really fast. I'm okay. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Anyway, I talked to this sage down here. He seems very important considering he's surrounded by a laser disco show. If thou wouldst fain cross over unto the great fiend's isle, thou wilt require 3 objects. Seek thee the sunstone, the staff of rain, and the sacred amulet. When thou possessest all 3, get thee to the great sanctum on the southeastern isle. There wilt thou find thy way. Keep in mind that when I have imparted upon thee, and thou shalt not falter. I think I have one of those already. I think I have the sunstone. It is really weird that it's not like a key item, but I guess it's just like technically consumable. Excuse me? Cures all party members of the effects of sleep when used in battle. Huh. Huh, I didn't know it had use. Sure, I'll do that. I'll give that to somebody. What party member is most likely to not be asleep? Oh. Okay, bye. Ba 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 ba. Anyway, welcome on in, y'all. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. So this is important. This is important. What's that phrase I'm looking out for? It's like a PSA. It's a PSA. There's some word going around. I don't know. I haven't heard like much definitive evidence. So it could just be like a rumor that has like crossed the world before the truth puts on its feet, on its shoes. But there's a rumor going around that like Twitter links are not safe to put on Discord right now. Like apparently there's some kind of exploit that takes advantage of like, I think the thing that auto expands Twitter links. Oh, it's Galen. Well met. Mine instrument, why 'tis of course the lyre. But alas, my most precious harp of all languished in the home of my much missed mother and father. Though beautiful indeed, the sound of my beloved lyre of ire doth seem to irk the monsters of the wild most fiercely. Thus I was compelled to go abroad without it. Well met, friend, who standeth before thee, thou ask why 'tis I, Galen, the doughty bard of wide renown. Origination, greetings and fair tidings to you, my friend. How doth thou beest? We are in the land of Tantagel, in which the land of Elfgard, in which thy speech must soundeth most fair and haughty, for it is the language of the queen herself of the dragons. Yea, verily. The raid that never fades, indeed. Ori, Emery, Pup, welcome on in. Shadowy Jack, Erp Derp. Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to Dragon Quest. It's a little bit, we're in a little bit of a spoilery part of the game, so don't pay attention to the story. Just pay attention to me walking around in a cat suit, you know. And I'm just there's a cheeky little thing happening in the story right now. I'm gonna do this spoiler free. I'm looking for an item. I don't know if I'm looking for the item, but like, I was told to look for the item. And like, I went to this person's house. This person here. I went to his house, and then I asked his mom and dad, like, "Hey, where's that item?" And then his mom and dad were like, "Oh yeah, my son probably has it." And then I went over here to talk to the son, and the son's like, "What? I left that at home." So it was there the whole time. Verily, 'tis speech most eloquent. Yes. I say this poetry is most loquacious indeed. You might even say I'm quite the cunning linguist. Now wait a minute, this stream is PG-13. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's it going? Ori, did you get some of that art done? Some of that good art? I wonder what you could have been drawing, huh? It's a mystery indeed.
The cheek of it all.
I was honestly... Ori probably noticed that I shouted him out earlier in the stream today. Got one of those things on. Oh my god, heck yeah. I love to see it, I love to see it. I did express at the beginning of the stream just a little bit. I'm not rushing you or anything. I'm just saying that I'm a little bit worried that I might beat this game before I get those art commissions. And like I was gonna do a thing where I like where I did a whole like little party chat thing during the entire course of the game, and like characterize all my characters. And like now like the game's almost over, and I know commissions take time, so it's like I totally understand. It's just like, oh, it's February. So you know, I'll still be grateful for them, and I will still enjoy them to their fullest. Maybe I'll just replay the game and enjoy them on my own time. But until then, let's go ahead and fly! Fly! We're gonna go to Asham. I can find it. There it is. The Valentine's gift. There you go. There you go. It's alright, you don't have to feel bad. It's one of those things where it's like, it's the winter times. I know everybody's busy, you know. Ba 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 da 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 ba da da. I need to find out where the dance hall is. I don't remember where it is. Ba da ba ba da ba. Welcome on in. Origination, we know to be a great fan of RPGs. If you ever played Dragon Quest, maybe you can roleplay my party. You know. Do you have business with the manager? Then you must return at night, friend. Oh, I see. One and a two and a one and a two. All right, I have to come back at night. Oh, you know what? You're onto something. Oh, maybe Origination can use my story. Look at this. Lumpia has become the party leader. I don't know why. It feels like she's the most qualified. Maybe I'm not the hero. Maybe the story is that Lumpia actually was the hero this whole time. But seriously, like she's the character with the most stats. So she ends up being the best party member for the lead. And if you don't know, in Dragon Quest, like your party lineup determines who gets hit the most in battle. So you generally want your tankiest characters here at the front. And even though she's only level 34, she has better stats than me at level 40, for more or less. But yeah, she's just a tank right now. Okie dokie, I need to make it nighttime. I think there's a spell that lets me do that. But I don't have it yet, so I have to use the item that lets me do that. Alright, where's the nightlight? I'm not lying, it's called the nightlight. Night night. Oh wait, I have to be outside. She rocks though! Honestly, peak. Peak. I've created peak character design, and Origination is bringing it to life. I thank you so much for taking on this request. Oh, look, a bird. Wonderful. You were close. So, okay, I was actually saying right before Origination raided, and Ori is aware of this as well. PSA, I'm not sure if it's 100% true, but I'm just being cautious out of precaution. There's apparently an exploit that involves people posting Twitter links to your Discord. And, like, apparently, even if nobody clicks on the link, it puts your Discord and your users at risk of being banned. Because, like, the gist of it is, apparently Twitter can show... There's illegal stuff on Twitter, and by linking to it in your Discord, then it makes your Discord liable for hosting illegal things. And then Discord TOS gives them the ability to delete your entire Discord and ban the people in your server. So, yeah, don't do that. I wouldn't even risk it right now. I'm sure that it's probably like, this is technically possible, so avoid it. So I don't think that there's anything to be especially worried about, but it can happen. I'm like, I think it's possible. That's crazy. Hi, what's up, Hika? How you doing? I saw you doing art earlier. I don't think it's anything to, like, especially worry about, because if it's a known thing that's going around, then Discord will probably understand that you don't mean to host illegal things. But, like, it has happened in the past that Discord servers that host illegal things are just absolutely nuked, and people in it are just, like, caught in the crossfire. Even if they're not directly doing illegal things, like, because they're in the Discord server, they're, like, under investigation and stuff. So it's not good. Now, that being said, like, this kind of dates the stream, because, like, maybe it comes out tomorrow that it was all just a practical joke or something. So I'm just saying as I know to be it right now. Yes. Anyway, something about flesh on display. There are perhaps many who think that the enjoyment of the dance is to be found in the abundant flesh on display, but we dancers take great pride in our craft and practice most intensely every single day.
You have some business with me, friend. You say you have met with Lena, who once danced here with us? Praise be to the highest. We have all been so worried about her. Where is she? You must tell me. But no, she is her own person. She must be allowed to return only when she wishes. We are simply glad to know that she is safe and well. You must be rewarded for bringing to us such very good news. Here, friend, for you.
A magic bikini! Hey, Ori, is it too late to change my commission? You know, just asking for a friend.
I once harbored ambitions of establishing a theater in the lands of the East. It all seems like a distant dream to me now.
A magic bikini. It's a magical bikini. Some say this bikini's imbued with magic. What does it mean by unusual level of protection, though? Oh man, you telling me that Lumpia can't wear it? Who can? Oh, Lumpia can wear it. I just didn't notice. I could put it on Shomai, but it's just like, she has the angel's robe and it protects her from instant kill spells. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna check what this magic bikini does. Like, if it has extra effects besides just the defense boost, then it might be worth it. Huh. Oh, apparently it changes sprite. It reduces damage from Frizz, Sizz, and Bang. Oh, that's in Dragon Quest 8. Oh, that's all it does. It just has high defense. But... oh my god. Oh my god, wait. It actually works? Wait, it actually changes your sprite? No, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, put that on top of us. That's crazy. That's crazy. It actually looks pretty cute on Shomai, I'm not gonna lie. Can you put the bikini on the cat? Unfortunately not Thursday. Now it's a PG-13 plus stream. I mean, that's technically better armor, but now she's susceptible to instant kill. And you know what? Lumpia's kind of already wearing a bikini. That's why it kind of looked weird. I don't know. We're just going to keep that for now. For no particular reason. It's a beach episode now. Alright, I also need to go to wherever the monster arena is. And I don't remember where the last town with a monster arena was. It might have been Manoka. Anyway, how's everybody doing? There's a question of the day for those who dare answer. Question of the day is, if you are a video game collector, what's your holy grail white whale? What is the one game that you want to have above all other things? And maybe it's not because it's expensive, maybe it's just hard to find. Or maybe you like had a certain game as a kid and you lost it, but it was like your favorite game and you want another copy of it, but you don't want to like just buy it off of eBay. You want to like find it in the wild, you know? What is the one game you want? I want an in-box copy of Chrono Trigger on the Super Nintendo. Because one, that is now expensive, and I remember, like, I think it's worth like $1,000 now. But I remember before the pandemic, it was like 200 something. And I'm like, oh, I could buy that, but I'm like, why would I want to spend that much on a video game that I already can play? And now I'm a fool, because it's worth 4 times as much. I'm a fool! Ika wants the Ace Attorney series, physical, though you already since have the collection on Steam. There is a physical collection on, like, Switch. Although I believe the physical Switch copy is only available in, like, Japan and Asia. I do own an Asian English copy of the 1, 2, 3 collection. And I'm really happy to have it. But yeah, I remember, like, through college and even, like, up to 10 years after I graduated college. No, because the pandemic is already after that. 5 years after I graduated college, I remember being able to go to Amazon.com. I'm gonna do it right now. I could search for, like, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney on DS, and I could just buy a copy of the game for less than 20 bucks. And I'm looking at it right now. If I wanted to buy Phoenix Wright on the DS, the first one... is there even a listing? Oh, okay. It would cost $63. Cheese and rice, it would cost $63. Oh, this is kind of funny. The fact that Amazon's been around for so long, it's really funny that it says, last purchase, December 24th, 2013. I literally bought it the year I graduated college. I graduated college in 2013. And like one of the first things I bought with my money. I have the order and everything. Alright, let's look at some historical prices over here. I have one order from Amazon.com of 4 games. I bought Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney for $21.68. I bought Justice for All for $19.95. I bought Trials and Tribulations for $17.40. And Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth for $17.25. Man, Investigations went up in price by a lot. I'm sad because I lost my copy of Investigations on DS. I think I lent it to somebody and I never got it back, but I don't remember who. And like I said, don't lend things out unless you're prepared to lose them. Apparently, I can buy this for $43 if I wanted to buy another copy. Twilight says it would probably go easy 90 to 100 USD to shipping. Yes. Remember when Sonic Shuffle was my white whale? But did you get a copy of it, Lollipops? Did you actually get a copy of Sonic Shuffle? I want a copy of Sonic Shuffle. Let's go engage in glorious combat. Rank 6. I need to make a new party because I remember trying this on stream and I just failed. I'm gonna save again. Need to invent a time machine. But if we invent a time machine, I believe the time machine itself would probably cost a lot of money to use. You do have it? Oh, congratulations. I think one of my lesser white whales right now is Sonic Adventure 2 on the Dreamcast. That's another game that's like, I saw it, I remember looking for it and like wanting to buy it earlier in my life. And then I'm like, nah, you know, it's not worth it. Because I remember it being like $50 in 2019. And it's like, well, I already have Sonic Adventure 2 Battle on the GameCube. Why would I want the Dreamcast version? And I realized that was a mistake. That was a big old mistake. Oh, good, you have heal. Okay, you can be the heal. Mike, Magic Mike. My damage dealer can be the Troll and the Boreal Serpent, I think. Oh wait, if the healer's gonna be if it works, yeah. I'm assuming if it works like the rest of the game, the person in the back should be the healer. There you go. Let's confirm. The tournament's about to go underway. Are you ready? I'll have to be.
Benvindo to the Monster Arena, where today the Ranked 6 Torneo will take place. Now it is time for match 1 to begin. Could both teams please take their places? Ready, steady, fight!
Against a single metal slime. This is gonna take a while. Why are you shouting at it? Don't shout at it, attack it. Thank you. If I was fast at drawing comics, I'd just draw my troll just yelling at the metal slime. I've finished numero uno. Now is match numero dos. Wonderful. Bum 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 bum. Yeah. Yeah, Hika, you should get the Ace Attorney series. Do you think you'd want the collection? Because it's like the definitive version of the games? Or would you want to get the DS versions instead? Either answer's pretty good. Numero Trace. Good question. It's one of those things that's weird because, like, if you want to collect the original versions of these games, then, like, oh god, that was an instant kill. Holy crap, you survived 193 point attack? My team's pretty strong. Yeah, Colonel. At long last, the final battle of this tornado was upon us. Both teams will surely bring their best to this fight. Por favor, take your places. This is it, the final battle in Rank 6. Hey, I thought usually Monster Arena fights in towns are like, you usually fight the king of the town. Huh. Still think you have a 3DS somewhere? Be a nice way to play him. I'm gonna be honest, like, it's cool that Ace Attorney 1, 2, and 3 are accessible. I kinda don't like how the sprites look in the HD collection. Because it looks like they just took all of the sprites from the DS and they traced over them. But, like, it's just, like, traced and it doesn't quite look right. Because they were meant to be sprites. They're not meant to be, like, giant HD art. I just realized it was Lumpia fighting this whole time. Y'all, it's Lumpia Quest, baby. Aw, yeah. She's the most important character in this game. Don't you know? Por favor, put your hands together and say obrigado to all today's fighters. That concludes today's torneo. Come back next time for another thrilling competition. Wonderful. Oh, look at that monies. You missed the pixel sprites. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, that art was never meant to be, like, seen like that. So I kind of don't like it. I kind of wish there was a mod to redo the sprites. Just, like, completely redraw them. 10 monies for Lumpia. Wow. A nice in-between is the 3DS. There was actually a 3DS collection of Ace Attorney 1, 2, and 3. But again, of course, only in Japan was it physical. But it did exist on the eShop in the US. And, you know, that doesn't exist anymore, so you can't even get it. But it was nice because it had higher resolution version of the sprites, but they were still sprites. They weren't, like, really traced. Or they probably were traced, but, you know, they're meant for a small screen still. And they look nice. Excuse me, one of those books is called Guns and Buns? That's just Metal Gear Solid. Sometimes it looks like they ran graphics through one of those emulator filters. Oh, not the Super Sal 2X. Anything but the Super Eagle. Man. Oh, I realized this wasn't like the end rank. Now it's the end rank. So when I beat this one, I'm gonna fight the king, I think. I wonder if it's possible to beat this before you reveal the king. And then probably like you fight the fake king instead. For the Apollo Justice collection, because Apollo Justice's first game is 2D. Even if they did just kind of redraw the sprites, I suspect they already had the HD art though. I don't think they redrew the sprites. I think they just had HD art. But like, those sprites were meant to be seen on like a full resolution DS. They were meant for higher resolutions. Whereas the original Ace Attorney sprites were meant for the Game Boy Advance, actually. So it's a big difference in what they were intended to be seen on. It just looks a lot better. I wonder how long it would take. What if, like, a bunch of artists got together and then did like, what if they did a redraw collab, but instead of like a reanimated collab like from a cartoon, they just, each person takes one sprite and redraws it. And even like a single character can have a bunch of different sprites drawn by different people, and it looks all funny when it animates. I think that'd be funny. The final battle. That's not the king either! What do you mean? Oh, it's the king's son. I will do my very best so that I may make Papai proud. This is it, the final battle. Okay, this is how they get over the fact that the king is fake in this town. Yeah, they don't seem to be very tough. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. The fight is over! Obrigado for fighting with me. My papa always said that losing is a valuable experience too. I promise to come back even stronger. Bring out the dancing lobsters! Wow! Victory! Por favor. Pretty good. Alright, I said at the beginning of the stream that this was gonna be a little weird. That I honestly haven't done much story-wise in the game. But it is almost time. It is almost time for me to switch to Hello Kitty Island Adventure. That was always the plan. And I feel a little bit sad because the plan was to let people play with me. But apparently the co-op on that game is only one other person. So now it's just weird. It's not weird, it's just like, I'm disappointed I'm not able to like host like the entire group of people that want to play. But the plan will still be at around 10 p.m. my time, so in 15 minutes, I'll switch games. Probably not exactly, but soon, because I want to be playing the game by the time it gets to 11 p.m. because that's when the dailies reset. I kind of have to be doing it as soon as 11 hits, because my ISP is going to be doing maintenance at midnight. So if I don't end stream by midnight, the stream will end for me. PM or not to PM, that is the question. Well, that's a trick question, Shark, because that's going to be 12 a.m. when it comes time. Mr. Memes. Remember, oh, hold on. Y'all, a new law got passed. If y'all didn't know, we have to be sure. We have to be sure that the laws are followed. I posted this in Drewby's Discord because it was it's a very important law specifically for the Drewby Crewby. But just to know, just so everybody knows, so they don't break any rules. Warning! It is a serious crime to meme without a license. Article 18, Shark 6969. Please refer all meme requests to Enigmatic Shark in Drew's absence. All requests will be promptly dunked on. Shark, how many requests have you dunked on already? Are you fulfilling? Are you fulfilling the law? Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. What did I want to do? Oh yeah, now that I have the Monster Arena, I can go to the Monster Arena Underground. I will do that now. You have over 20,000 requests on your desk. Well, chop. I was in a VR hangout earlier today, and I was in charge of finding what worlds to go to. I'm usually not, but I was on the spot today. So I just went to the game tab on VR chat and I found some games that looked cool. And there was one that I've been meaning to try that I'm glad I got to try this time. It's like a cooking world, and it's like based on the game Overcooked. And I love Overcooked if anybody's seen it, but it's in VR. So like you can just like make burgers and pizza in VR, and honestly, I kind of like it better than Overcooked, like the actual Overcooked, because it actually feels like I'm cooking. It actually feels like I have to go over to the fridge and get the cheese, and I have to bring it over to the cutting board and chop it, and then I have to like put it on pizza, and then I have to like put the pizza in the oven, put the cake in the oven for a while, leave it there, come on, clean the pile. Want to try that now? Oh, yeah. You know, I think it's about time to schedule a new ManokAdobo VR chat hangout. I don't know when, but I'll try to make time. Maybe sometime in February. Well, it already is February, so hopefully this month I can set up something. Not this weekend because I'll have to go. This weekend I have to go to my parents' house so I can. I'll get a mod rod for this. Hell yeah. So I can water the plants. It rained today, by the way, which means I don't have to water the plants outside, but there are plants inside my parents' house, so I have to water those. Is it as hectic as Overcooked? It's hectic in different ways. So with Overcooked, it's hectic because you like step over each other and you like try to give each other ingredients, but you like throw them at each other instead. And there's only 4 people. in this VR chat world, there's an infinite number of people that can play, but like there's even more tasks to do because of that. I'm sorry, this is gonna give me 100,000 G's for winning. I'm gonna try it. This is my best team so far. If I can win rank 8, I will be set for a while. Welcome ye to the Monster Arena! Today, the victor of the ranked 8 tourney is to be decided. Hark, the time is nigh for the initial battle to commence. Competitors, prithee take your places. Are ye ready? Then, engage! Yeah, the most hectic part about, like, the VR chat cooking is just, like, you have to manually take everything everywhere. So you gotta have a bunch of people, like, whose sole job is to carry ingredients to the correct part of the map. Or you just have to be, like, 100% efficient. More people, the better. Funny girl. Needs must we proceed forthwith to bout number 2. Competitors, please take your places. Are ye ready? I said, are ye ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain. I can't hear you. I got the Prestidigitator, the Lagerda Man, and the Hocus Poker. No! Come on, Mike, heal, Mike, heal. No! Oh, thank goodness. Oh, this is not good. Oh, stop it! Oh, no! I don't think we're gonna win this one, chat. Please. Oh! Oh, wait, Mike has Kazing! Yes. Never mind, we're still in the game. Yeah! No, don't do that. Stop it. Focus on the Hocus Poker, man. Wasted so much MP. I think we can do it. That was only bout number 2. Hire 9 people to give 110%. That way you can get by only giving 10%. I mean, that's just management, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Dun 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 dun. Also Thursday, is that you Thursday, Adams? Did you do a little cheeky name change on Twitch? Because I'm like, you have the same color as Thursday Adams. And also, you have 999 plus messages in your history, so you're someone that's been here before. You thought you were being funny and you just reinvented capitalism. Not the capitalism. Dang. Also, why is there another Hocus Poker in here? Ugh. Just wasting so much of my MP. Oh, good, they whacked. Oh, boy. Come on, man. The last bout of this is gonna have to be won by Trevor in a Dream, I think. Had to change for reasons. I see. Alright, Thursday. Still, though. I understand. Then I shall discuss of this no further. Should both teams fight with all their might and main? Turn 12 be spectacle indeed. Competitors, prithee, take your places. The final bout of the ranking tourney is set to begin. Avert not your eyes, lest ye be missed the defining twist of a critical juncture. I'm not gonna win. Ah! Oh! Okay, bye. Okay. You know, I tried. The challenger, brave and fair, is defeated. I am not gonna save that. I spent money for the entry fee. I'm gonna reload instead. Oh wait, do I have more money than I did before? Because I still won some rounds? I don't think I'm gonna win this with the monsters I currently have, so I'm gonna have to come back later. But that's alright. That's okay. We'll try this another day. What I will do right now is we'll take a break. Get up, stretch, drink some water, some water. And we'll say goodbye to Dragon Quest III for now. I won't play it again this week. But we will not end stream. We will switch to Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Because that game is actually pretty fun, and it's easy to talk and just ramble while playing that game. It's a nice little, like, Twitch stream game, honestly. There's so much in that game that I'm like, this is made for millennials. Is this a streamer bait game? It might be. I don't know. I don't care. I just want to play it for fun. Yeah, we'll be right back. So take a quick break. Don't go nowhere. And enjoy the clip show, y'all. If you're on the YouTube, thanks for watching. Have a good night. Time, day, whatever time zone you're at. If you're going to sleep, have a good night. Stay clucky. And if you'll be here, then I'll see you soon. Okay, bye-bye.